Welcome to Filigree. Today, I'm here at their newly opened Showsuites in Philinvest City in Alabang. Filigree is a premier residential brand that is behind masterfully crafted condominium developments, Botanica Nature Residences, Bristol at Parkway Place, the Beaufort, the exclusive subdivision The Enclave Alabang, and soon to rise, Gulf Ridge Private Estate. Filigree's design value in crafting a home is deeply rooted in the importance of location, space, design, and nature. And when these are all put together, the final product is a living experience like no other. I'm excited to give you an exclusive tour of their flagship Showsuites that's an embodiment of Filigree and its homes. Joining me in today's tour is none other than interior architect and principal designer of Periquet, Galicia, Tina Periquet. Come join me and discover Filigree. Hi Tina, thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
Well, first things first, why don't we talk about your relationship with Filigree and what made you decide to take on this wonderful project?
Well, we've had a long relationship. Filigree is a brand that I tend to enjoy working with because we tend to value the same things. The importance of spatial quality, one thing, attention to detail, and an emphasis on nature. It's very nice to be able to work with people who share your principles and values.
So how did you incorporate the whole concept or idea of Filigree into the design process?
Well, actually, I love that name, Filigree. I mean, it's such a perfect name. It speaks of refinement, exquisite attention to detail. We wanted to show that in the spaces that we were doing here because this showroom needed to reflect the values of the company.
I mean, it's beautiful. So much space is what I feel. Very high ceilings, and I almost feel like I'm enveloped in nature. Was that the intent?
Absolutely. Firstly, we wanted to invite nature to come in, right? So what we did was we wanted to make sure there were no obstructions on all four sides. And then also there is the recessed ceiling in the center, which floods the space with light with the cove. So it's all about nature, light, having a space give you a sense of wellness. And that has to do with nature, with being surrounded by nature. Well, the space was given, and the question was how to manage it, right? So we didn't want to overpopulate it. So in fact, what you do is you carefully edit what goes into a space because you want it to feel as if the space is the emphasis.
When I did see it, it felt very cozy.
Well, it's sort of like the den in a home. So there are formal areas where you're with lots of people and you can mingle, and then there needs to be an area where you can quietly retreat. We enjoyed a challenge, and it's the most elegant shape. Also capture a kind of complexity. It's not predictable. The thing about the oval is that it's similar to the shape of the building that we were working on with Filigree as well. We did the space planning and the model units of Botanica. So it was an allusion to that as well.
If you want to know more about Filigree, please visit the newly opened Filigree Showsuites at Corporate Avenue, Philinvest City, Alabang. You can also schedule a visit through their website at www.filigree.com.ph.